What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Dude Therapy Podcast. What do you got for us, Nick?
Oh,
We
wow.
went to
What do I have?
yeah,
Man,
yeah,
he
this
just
Buster,
came, he just came straight at me.
yeah.
He said,
was
"What do you
over
got
there
for us,
in
Nick?"
La La Land. I want to know.
Yeah, damn. Well, listen, I shit, man. What
Yeah.
don't I have this week? Oh my
I
god,
want to get
dude.
right into it because it was pretty fun. It was
Dude,
instantly like White Squirrel.
we had such a blast this weekend. We got up actually pretty early on Saturday
Mm-hmm.
and left the house about 10:30. And of course, you were with us.
Yep.
Took you, the wife, Zach, and our Aunt Sue down to the White Squirrel Festival in old Brevard, North Carolina. First time, 5 years of living here. Haven't been. First time was this year.
Second time for me. 2
dude,
years of living here.
It was absolutely worth the wait.
Yeah.
Absolutely worth the wait. I loved every part of it. I love the festival atmosphere.
Yeah,
I love
that street festival, seeing all the local stuff made around here.
All the vendors, the beer vendors are my favorite. They had live music. I mean, dude, it was. I don't know about you. The whole thing was my favorite. What did you enjoy most? I think about this time since you've been there before.
Yeah. Well, we really kind of got into looking at the shops a lot more this time, and we were looking around at stuff. I think probably my favorite one was definitely I don't even remember the name of the store, but whoever was making the Jack Daniels barrels, making the stuff out of them, that was pretty neat. The man cave stuff, and little tables and things.
Oh yeah,
that was really cool.
Yeah, they had made signs out of old Jack Daniels barrels, and it was all wood carved. It was gorgeous. That Buffalo Trace table is the one that you were looking at, and I was like, man, it would have replaced this one. Don't say it too loud, but it would have replaced this table right here. But it was gorgeous. Yeah. But it was also
Oscar.
270. Was it 275?
No, it was like
190.
Yeah.
Oh, 190.
Yeah.
190.
But well worth it. But it
was gorgeous, dude.
I wasn't looking to spend that much that day. No, but Oscar Blues, they had that's your Dale's had up there.
Sure did.
Every beer you got with them, you got to spin a wheel and win a prize.
Yep.
So there was a hat, koozie, sticker, and everything. So that was pretty neat. We hung out there. It intrigued us to drink for a little bit.
It did, absolutely. And that was the other cool thing. So like Brevard Brewing was there, which I'm really disappointed. I've had their beers before because you can buy them at Ingles. I didn't get one this time, but because Oscar Blues was there, and I mean, dude, their Dale's is phenomenal.
Yeah. Yeah, we were drinking the Dale's Pale Ale.
Yes. So that's what we went with. But absolutely just so cool, man. Like so cool. One of our friends was working down there, gave us a couple of free beers.
Yeah.
And
we didn't end up staying late enough for the concert or anything. We were there more, or like you said, like we got there like noon, 11:30 noon.
Yeah.
And we were there what do you think? 2:30, 3. I mean, we went to Ecusta Brewing afterward.
Yeah, we were there we were at the White Squirrel for about 3 hours, I think. And it was, but we, like you said, we also took the time. We like to go to each vendor's booth, and look at the cool shit they all make. And we didn't spend a whole lot of money. I think we did. I told my wife, I was like, before we leave, we're hitting the fudge shop.
Oh, definitely.
And sure enough, we hit the fudge shop because, man, dude,
you got to.
I cannot remember the name. Did you grab I forgot the name of the little place.
Yeah, it's in my fridge.
It's right next to Opie Taylor's in Brevard, and they make fudge, and it's just this little shop.
Yeah, it's on the box of my fudge, but
it is.
I can't remember the name.
Me either.
Was it just Brevard fudge?
No,
I believe it started with a B.
No, it was something else because it was a little shop that. Oh, Zach's gonna look it up for us. Perfect.
Okay, thank you. Next to Opie Taylor's.
Yeah, right next to Opie Taylor. Literally right down like the next shop over from Opie Taylor's.
It just says fudge shop sign out front.
Yeah, which Opie Taylor's is my favorite toy store in the world.
But they're not just a fudge shop. They had a lot of other stuff, and they have a fudge counter. But it's real local mom and pop some fudge.
Oh, it is so good. Yeah. It's like grandma made, man. Like it is so
I've been munching on it all morning.
Have you?
Yeah.
That's why you're on such a high right now. Get your sugar high. Yeah. No, we definitely ate some last night.
Yeah.
But that's one of the things I love about going to these places, man. Like, it's all homemade shit.
Yeah.
And I love that. I love that.
Yeah, I think even Zach had got lemonade from Farmhouse Lemonade.
Yep.
And they were doing like a red, white, and blue. I believe it was a Memorial Day thing that they were doing.
Yeah. Yep.
And they had some different flavored lemonades there, and that was pretty cool. They were hand making them right there.
I mean, hand crushing the lemons.
Yeah, into the cup that you were drinking. I mean, just crushing it. It was neat.
Yeah, it was neat, dude. Oh my God. Like, I wish we could have stayed late enough for the music, because it was Steve Martin's band. And we talked about this before we even hit record here, and now I forgot the name of the band already.
I can't remember, because I know Friday night was Red Clay Revival.
Yep,
Friday night was Red Saturday Clay night was.
Let me look it up. But
I had my work party to attend to afterwards, so I couldn't stay. It was at like 5, and I couldn't be there.
Oh yeah, but we also hit Ecusta first. Steep Canyon Rangers. That's Steve Martin's band. Who Steve Martin also lives in Brevard, North Carolina, apparently, which is what our buddy told us.
Yeah,
but just an overall great festival. Okay, so the shop that we got the fudge from is called A Blast from the Past.
Okay,
yeah, so great little shop right there in Brevard. So definitely go check them out. It was awesome.
It was like $20 for a pound of fudge.
Yeah,
and it was like huge squares. It was really, they called it a buy 4 get 2 free.
Yep,
and ended up being around a pound.
Yeah, and it was like $20.
Yeah,
dude. Anytime.
Yeah,
you give me that much fudge for fucking $20, I'm taking it.
Yeah,
because it is delicious. And I don't eat sweets very often, but man, I will destroy some fucking fudge, dude.
Yeah,
I will destroy it.
The crowd though there was phenomenal. I mean, we had a photo with the mountains in the background, standing kind of where it just comes over the top.
Yep.
And there's just a sea of people that were there.
Oh yeah, which is on our TikTok, by the way. I went ahead and posted that on TikTok.
Nice.
While we were there. Or actually, I posted it while we were at Ecusta afterwards.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, everybody was super friendly.
Yeah.
All the vendors were great. Like, and I wish I would have got more vendors' names, but like the food trucks were awesome. Bear's Barbecue was there, which is one of my favorite barbecue joints around here.
Yeah. Definitely.
And there was a whole slew of other ones too. That's just the only one I can remember.
Yeah. Ecusta was packed too. We showed up there after we left, and Ecusta was packed.
Yep.
We had a great time hanging out there. We hung out there for a couple hours.
Yeah.
And then I had to leave.
Several different kinds of beers.
Yeah.
Good. I didn't even write them down this time.
Yeah.
By the time we left, like, I was like, fuck it. Yeah. I'm not writing anything down.
But I remember a dark session. I had a dark session.
Oh yeah.
And a blondie, some other blondie.
Yeah, you had the whatever the blonde. Go back like 2 episodes. I told you what the blonde was back in that one.
But no, it was great. And another one that we were talking about, but we didn't end up making it there, was Highwire Brewing.
Yeah,
they were opening up this week for the first time since Helene.
Yeah,
finally.
Yep,
over there in River Arts District.
Yes, sir.
And from what I heard, it was pretty packed. There's a lot of locals there helping out, and
I love
their
it.
Service.
That's one thing. So Highwire, you're next on our list. We'll be coming at you here in the next 2 weeks or so. Because I haven't been to Highwire yet.
Yeah, we got a hike coming up soon, but I think the brewery is going to be our next hit after that.
Yeah, we do. We're gonna do a hike here coming up this Thursday. Well, I guess it'll be the day after we release this. Perhaps we'll see. Yeah. I don't know. I might release this today. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna see if I feel froggy or not.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
We unfortunately didn't get one out last Friday.
No,
like we tried to, but people have been sick.
Yeah, people have been sick is an understatement. Yeah, we got the granddaughter was in town, and she brought up a nice little stomach virus from Florida with her. And when I tell you, man, I've been sick like the first half of this year, dude.
Yeah,
like I had COVID 2 months ago, and that lasted a month and a half. Well, not a month and a half, about a month, plus the cough. And then, we ended up getting the stomach virus that the week we were supposed to record for last week.
Yeah.
all I can say is that it's great to be able to trust a fart again. You know what I mean? Because you really couldn't. You could not. You couldn't trust anything.
Yeah.
Couldn't trust a burp. Couldn't trust a fart, man. It was tough, dude. It was tough. But yeah, we made it through. So yeah, we're back here today. We just wanted to, White Squirrel Festival. Just oh God, man, I love living here because of these things.
Yes.
Apple Festival is going to be in the fall in Hendersonville. And there's actually a lot more festivals that are throughout the summer, which we may end up hitting up depending on where they're at.
Yeah.
But it was so much fun. Oh yeah. So the hike that we're going to do, I think we're going to do Schoolhouse Falls.
Yeah.
Which is open.
You've done it already.
I've done it several times.
That's one that you told me about it a bunch. I've just neglected to go. My only thing is, well, for me, it's just a short hike. Yeah. And I like those every now and then, but then I like to go find another hike after that. I like the long hikes. So that's why I haven't gone to it. I've just been waiting to go with you.
Yeah.
And but it'll be fun. And that's one of the many trails that are finally opening up around here.
Finally opening. Yeah. Yeah.
And I think it was 400 something trails, was it?
Yeah, I think you said 450 trails have reopened
in the Pisgah area.
Yeah. And then several more roads have opened just recently.
Yeah.
Just recently, like within the last week or so of when we air this.
Yeah.
So things are really starting to come around, which is, again, I go back to the White Squirrel Festival is such a nice thing to see after all the shit that we went through with Helene.
Yeah.
And to see everybody out and spending a little bit of money on local things, keeping these things alive. Like that's a huge thing for me.
This was the 21st year for White Squirrel Festival.
Yeah, sure was. Sure was. And I'm glad that it happened.
Yeah.
Because it was a blast, man.
Yeah. Ended up with Willie the White Squirrel here.
Yeah, there he is. There he is right there.
Very festive.
Yeah. little Memorial Day celebration there for Willie the White Squirrel. He's enjoying that American flag there.
Yeah.
That we got from the White Squirrel Festival, oddly enough.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
That was a good one.
Yeah, it was, man. And so yeah, like you said, we went to Ecusta right after that. And we sat on the front porch at Ecusta. And actually the exact same spot that we sat in the first time we went. So 2 episodes ago, you can hear about that. But again, just overall great atmosphere. Bartenders are great. Patrons are great. Like everybody was saying hi, and just a cool fucking atmosphere, man.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have been able to hit another brewery after that. I'm just gonna tell you right now.
Oh no, probably not.
No, I would not have. No, that would not have been a smart idea.
Yeah.
But it was well worth the trip out. It was a great day. Great day. Sunday, pretty much didn't do shit.
Yeah.
Didn't do
pretty much
anything.
A relaxing day.
Yep. That was it. I think the only thing the wife and I did, we went out grocery shopping for the week.
Yeah.
On Sunday. And that was it. Got a nice little beer fridge now for the apartment.
Nice.
Yep.
Way to go.
So yeah, thanks. We tried real hard.
Yeah.
We did a lot of research and we found a really, really inexpensive one, which is good. But it'll fit 125 cans, I think.
Nice.
So it's perfect.
Yeah. That's the next move for us up here is a little mini fridge for us.
Yes, sir.
Right now we're digging beers out of a cooler here behind us.
Yeah, well, that's all right. That's all right. Any way to get beers is a good way to get beers. Maybe not anyway.
Yeah. Well,
maybe not anyway. Let me just rewind that.
Yeah.
Maybe not anyway. But yeah, man,
free beer is a free beer though.
True that. It is. Oh God, there was something else about the White Squirrel, man, that I wanted to bring up and I forgot. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, dang it, Nick.
I know.
You're supposed to know these things.
Epic fail on my part. Epic fail on my part. Oh, we didn't talk about yet, though. We did the White Squirrel. We did Ecusta. The party, because you had a party on Saturday. So we went to Ecusta and then drove everybody back to the apartment. And you went on to a party, a Memorial Day party, right?
Yeah, it was a Memorial Day party, but really like a work party too. Just a lot of work coworkers.
Yeah.
We were at my boss's house, and
Oh yeah.
I don't know, we just had a good get together. Some people had brought some fireworks, and we were just out there shooting fireworks and having a great time.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, they had a ton of different foods, and I'm gonna be honest with you. We had been at the White Squirrel Festival,
Yeah.
Ecusta, and then the party. There's not very much I remember of it once we got later on.
Nope, that's fair. That's fair because I mean, when you left us, I mean, we went upstairs, we ate our burritos from Gordingo's at Ecusta. So good, so good.
Yeah,
I got the Cali burrito again. It's got steak and French fries and cheese and queso and salsa and all whatever the fuck. It was so good.
It was massive too.
Yeah, it was so good. And I actually posted a picture of that on TikTok too.
Largest burrito I've ever seen.
Oh my god, it was so good, dude. So we went back to the apartment and had, I don't know, probably 2 or 3 beers, and I was like, well, it's about 10:30. Yeah. It's about bedtime for old Nick here. Yeah. So I think we watched, what did we watch? Ghost Adventures? Is that what we watched on Saturday? Watched the new episode of Ghost Adventures, and
nice.
Then I went to bed. That was it, man.
I haven't had many series out right now to be watching.
Oh man.
I don't know. Everything that's out right now that's good, we've watched it. We finished them already.
Yeah.
And waiting for something else to come out.
Yeah. But that's kind of where we get to too. We like to binge. Yeah. And there's not a whole lot of bingeable shows out right now that we haven't seen.
Yeah.
One thing that we do have coming up is 4th of July. And so we're
here at the end of May. We got June, and
then and then 4th of July.
Up fast.
And we are going to do Carowinds.
Okay.
For the 4th of July. So the wife and the aunt got us a hotel room for Carowinds on the 4th of July weekend. And apparently they've got a big fireworks show.
Nice.
At the at Carowinds for that night. So we're going to go up there on the 4th. We'll spend the day at the park. We'll watch the fireworks, and then the day after, we will be going to the water park there.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, man. Nice. Yeah, it's going to be cool, dude. We're really excited about it.
That's one thing you guys didn't really get to do last time you were there, right? You guys didn't do the water park?
No, we didn't. We did not. No, because it was not open yet.
Yeah, right.
It wasn't open yet.
Right.
In fact, I think it opened this past weekend, Memorial Day weekend.
Okay.
I think is when
it wasn't too long ago. You were there a couple episodes ago.
Yeah.
You guys were over there.
Yeah, I think it was 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And again, like this is where I kind of struggle with Carowinds.
You can hear about that on Ride or Die.
Yes,
also,
you can.
Our episode Ride or Die.
Yeah, go back to Ride or Die, and you'll also hear Zach's experience too, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
But my thing with Carowinds, man, is I'm just not a roller coaster guy.
Me either.
And it
never have been.
So I'm gonna go and I'm just gonna drink beer.
Yep.
While everybody else rides roller coasters.
Yeah.
And then the next day at the water park will be fine because I'll do some water slides and stuff. But I'm just not a roller coaster guy. I don't like him. I can't. My stomach can't handle that shit anymore, dude.
Yeah.
I'm rapidly approaching 50, which is terrifying to think about.
I've seen too many accidents, too many videos. Doing it.
Imagine being 6'7". Like some of those, your legs dangle off the fucking roller coaster. I have this extreme fear of like my leg clipping a tree and I lose my leg on a roller coaster. Yeah. It's probably a stupid fear.
Yeah.
But those of you that are 6'5" and above, but never zero. 100%. 100%. But Zach's over there freaking out about something. Not sure what's going on over there, but hopefully this is recording right now. I think it is. He has no idea. But we're gonna go with it like it is.
Yeah.
And but yeah, man. So that's what we're doing on the 4th. We'll end up spending some time out and about in Charlotte, and hopefully get a little bit of time to promote the podcast while I'm out there. That's one thing we haven't done really. But we talked about this before, but we haven't really had the opportunity, to kind of promote this while we're out and about. And it's, with us being local here, and going to some of these local businesses and stuff like that, and if you guys are here local in Asheville and you're listening, feel free to share this if you like it.
Yeah.
Because we'd really like to, I don't know, just fucking help these businesses, man. Like that's kind of why we started this thing to begin with. And
here lately we've had quite a bunch of new people coming in, and we appreciate you guys. We've had quite a few here from Asheville too, around the local area.
A lot of local, some South Carolina, some Florida, some Alabama, Tennessee.
Full.
Yeah, that's all right. Well, that's all right. It's all right. It's a blue sweatshirt. It'll soak it right up. You're fine. But yeah, man, lots of listens coming from different states, which we're really excited about. So, if you guys ever get out this way, take a listen back to some of our previous episodes, so you can find some really cool shit to do out here.
And give us some comments. Hit us up with some questions. We want to do a little Q&A here coming up, maybe.
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I'd love to do a little Q&A with the audience. And so, give us a comment, give us a like. Keep coming back. We want to hear it.
Absolutely. Yeah, because you can comment on YouTube. You can now comment on Spotify, so we can see them. So ask your questions in the comments, and obviously on our next recording, we will address those questions.
Yeah.
Because I think that'd be a lot of fun, man.
It would.
I think it'd be a lot of fun. Especially
tell us your favorite places too. Tell us where you want to see us go, where you think we should get out to. Whether it's a hike, a brewery, a favorite local shop,
restaurant.
Yeah.
We love food.
Definitely.
We love food.
Yeah.
The wife and I will go, and Zach and I will go to as many local joints as we can find.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, my wife does all sorts of research before we take a trip or something like that on local restaurants and stuff like that. Because I think I said this in the first or second episode. I don't remember. But we don't do much. We don't do much chain shit.
No,
like we just don't. I don't. I have no desire to go to a chain restaurant anymore since I've moved here 5 years ago. I just have no desire.
I do my best to do everything I can locally here.
Yeah,
and it's amazing.
Yeah, I absolutely love it. But yeah, Zach brought up a good point. So our socials, TikTok is
the Dude Therapy Podcast official
on TikTok,
along with Instagram.
Yep, Instagram,
and YouTube, Spotify, the Dude Therapy Podcast.
Yep,
we are up and rolling now on YouTube.
Yep,
and we've got some posts coming up on Instagram and TikTok already. So
yeah. Yep, I'm working on that. Zach's helping me out with the posting on that sort of thing. So, yeah, and again, feel free to comment on the socials too.
Yeah,
if there's some place that you guys that you really love that you think we would enjoy, throw it out there. We still got Highland on the list.
Yeah,
we have Highware on the list.
And if you see us out anywhere, come say hi.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yep, can't miss me. I'm 6'7", so.
Yeah.
Can't miss me.
You'll notice.
But, yeah, absolutely. But all right, cool. Well, listen, I think that about does it for this week.
Yeah.
Again, thank everybody for listening. We had a huge jump this past week, so
thank you to all our listeners, and thank you to our troops. Happy Memorial Day.
Happy Memorial Day.
Yeah.
Thank you to everybody serving that has served in the past, and of course those that have fallen. In their families.
Absolutely.
We thank you guys for that sacrifice. So. Other than that, you guys, we are out of here.
We'll catch you on the next one.
That's it. Dude Therapy Podcast. Out.